Hello there! Today I'm going to share some phrasing tricks with you.
But I'm very proficient in English language.
And I'm not speaking about phrasing your sentences in English, but rather how you phrase your musical lines.
Aha! But still, my English is very good. I get many women.
Okay? But I also want to say that the example I'm going to give you today will be suitable even if you haven't got any previous soloing experience.
I am not beginner. I get many women.
Okay?
I play guitar on YouTube.
Okay.
I can crush you like mosquito.
I think I better play something before that guy
You
explodes.
freak!
So we'll be looking at this kind of thing. Which has proven to be really useful for me when building lines. So it's, I don't really know what to call it, some kind of swingy staccato thing. And the key is to dampen the notes right after you pick them. And we're doing that with a thumb, okay? So we pick the string and then we dampen it with a thumb. And that's how you get that punchy staccato feeling, which is sort of the opposite of the, smooth flowing legato technique. It should be pretty good news for you as a beginner, because this kind of technique, I do it exclusively with upstrokes. So you don't have to worry about, doing down and then up and then keeping that pattern. I'm doing all upstrokes. So slowly, I'm picking a note and then dampening it with my thumb. Now right after, or actually when I damp it, I'm also repositioning the pick right below the string so that I'm ready to immediately do another upstroke. So by doing this, we can actually get a little bit of speed going with this technique. I think it's a very cool sound, and I wouldn't be able to get that using alternate picking up and down. So for me, upstrokes all the time. So with that kind of stuff, you can build. So let's look at that lick. It's an E minor, and I'm adding that blues note, which is kind of famous. So as you can see, I'm very much applying that kind of staccato thing. If you want to know the theoretical explanation of the timing there, you can check out the standard notation. But I don't really think in terms of 8th notes and 16th notes. I just think in terms of da 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 da. So I hear that in my head. And I build lines with that rhythm, So that rhythm is sort of the basis for me when I try to improvise with this kind of thing. I hear that, da, 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 and I get that sound using the staccato technique discussed. Now the end of the lick does feature some hammer-ons and pull-offs. So hammer-on, pull-off, pull-off. Pick note. I'm not going to explain that here, but there's tons of information about that. But if you don't want to play hammer-ons and pull-offs there, you can do it with picking as well. Or you can just not do that, because the idea here is or you can just not do the ending, because the idea here is for you to get some inspiration to jam. And you can also find in the description a link to the backing track so you can jam with it. Okay, so if you like this lesson, this content was taken from my website GMC. So there's a full lesson covering exactly what I'm speaking about here, so you can find more of it. There should be a link somewhere here if you want to check that out. And other than that, I just think I'm gonna leave because I'm a little bit scared. You know, that guy's gonna come back. And he wasn't a very pleasant experience. I don't know what you guys say. So I'm just gonna put my guitar down. And I'm gonna hope I can sneak away before he gets back.
I will find him, and I will crush him like mosquito. I get many woman. He think my English skill not proficient, but I get many woman. Many woman.